Hi everyone, welcome back to your personal growth channel. I am Joseph and today we are going to explore the all-important topic of the 5 lies your brain tells you daily. What if I told you the biggest thing holding you back isn't your boss, your bank account, or your circumstances? What if the single greatest obstacle between you and everything you want is your own mind? Every single day, your brain, this supercomputer between your ears, tells you insane, convincing lies. And these aren't small lies, they are mental roadblocks that are destroying your motivation. Think of your brain as an overprotective parent running on ancient, outdated software. These stories are so deeply wired into us that we just accept them as 100% truth. But they're not facts. They're glitches and defense mechanisms trying to keep you safe in a comfort zone that's actually a cage. So today, we are pulling back the curtain. We're going to expose the 5 biggest and most destructive lies your brain tells you every day. And more importantly, I'm going to give you the cheat codes to fight back, to stop believing the propaganda, and to start writing your own rules. It's time to become the boss of your own mind, not its victim. Lie number 1, I'm not good enough. This is the final boss of all lies. It's the voice of imposter syndrome, that nagging feeling that you're a complete fraud, and any second, everyone's going to find out. It's like having a personal heckler in your mind, and you're the only one who can hear it. It's the reason you hesitate on that promotion or keep your best ideas locked up. This lie attacks the very foundation of your self-worth. It convinces you that your successes are just luck, but your failures are absolute proof that you're inadequate. This belief is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like refusing to even try to win a challenge because you're convinced you'll lose. By never trying, you guarantee you'll never win. It's a vicious cycle. So how do you beat a lie that feels so real? First, you have to call it out. The next time your brain whispers, "You're not good enough," demand to see the evidence. Then become a detective for the truth. Keep a running list of your wins, big or small. Solved a tough problem, write it down. Got a compliment from someone, screenshot it. This isn't about ego, it's about building a case file of facts to use against the fiction. Second, reframe your inner script. Instead of, "I'm not qualified," try, "I have a unique perspective and I can learn whatever I need to." The goal isn't to use some fake positive mantra you don't believe, but to find a better, more realistic angle. Courage isn't having no fear, it's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Lie number 2, I'll do it tomorrow. Procrastination. The sneakiest trap your brain sets for you. It's the lie that you'll be more ready, more energized, or more focused tomorrow. But here's the secret. Procrastination is not a time management problem, it's an emotion management problem. You're avoiding the feeling a task brings up, like anxiety or boredom. The trap is that putting it off is like getting a loan for relief. You get a quick hit of comfort now, but you pay it back later with insane interest in the form of guilt and mounting anxiety. This makes the task seem even bigger and scarier, which makes you want to avoid it even more. You're not just delaying the work, you're guaranteeing that when you finally do it, it'll be in a state of total panic. People who say they work better under pressure are just justifying a habit that creates pointless stress. The fix is to make the first step ridiculously small. Don't think about writing the entire report, just open a new document and give it a title. That's it. This is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. For huge projects, just commit to starting for 5 minutes. Getting started is the hardest part. Once that boulder starts rolling, momentum takes over. You just have to prove to your brain that the fear of starting is way worse than actually doing the thing. Before I continue, if you are finding value in this presentation, please take a moment to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Lie number 3, failure is final. Your brain is wired to see threats everywhere, and this lie turns every challenge into game over. It's the thought that if you fail one test, your academic career is done. If your business idea doesn't take off, you're a failure as an entrepreneur forever. Your brain turns a single puddle into a devastating flood. This all-or-nothing thinking is called catastrophizing, and it will paralyze you. The damage is immense. It creates a fear of failure that stops you from taking the very risks you need to take to grow and win. You stay in your comfort zone because if the only alternative to perfect success is permanent failure, it feels safer not to play at all. You hear about the massive successes, but you ignore the thousands of invisible failures that paved the way. That's a mental glitch called survivorship bias. It's like only looking at lottery winners and thinking it must be easy. The solution is to redefine failure. Failure is not an identity. It's data. It's a GPS telling you to reroute. Every failure is just feedback on what didn't work, giving you priceless information to change your strategy. When you adopt a growth mindset, you see challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to level up. For starters, talk about your failures. Sharing what went wrong robs it of its power. You'll probably find out that other people have gone through the exact same thing. Second, after a setback, instead of thinking "I failed," ask, "What did I learn?" This simple question shifts your focus from blame to growth. When you see failure as a lesson, not a life sentence, you give yourself the freedom to try, to stumble, and ultimately, to succeed. Lie number 4. If it's not perfect, it's not worth doing. Perfectionism is a lie that disguises itself as a superpower. We almost brag about it, as if having impossibly high standards is a good thing. In reality, it's a shield against criticism, and it's a direct pipeline to anxiety. It's the belief that your work must be 100% flawless, and anything less is total garbage. This lie is a silent killer of progress. It's like you're supposed to build an epic ship, but you spend so much time obsessing over making every single nail perfect that the ship never actually gets built. You spend hours on a single sentence or delay launching a project, waiting for a perfect moment that will literally never come. This impossible chase leads to burnout, procrastination, and feeling like you're never good enough. To break free, you must embrace the power of good enough. This isn't about being mediocre, it's about choosing progress over being paralyzed. A great strategy is to set hard deadlines and treat them like they're sacred. Give yourself a time budget for a task, and when the time is up, you move on. A healthy drive for excellence is productive. The obsession with perfection is self-sabotage. Another powerful move is to aim for 80% perfect. That last 20% of polish is where you'll spend 80% of your time and energy for an almost invisible return. Shift the project, submit the report, post the video. The real-world feedback you get from a finished, imperfect thing is infinitely more valuable than the silence of something that never gets seen. Lie number 5, I am a burden to others. This is the lie that tricks you into isolating yourself completely. It's that quiet, nagging thought that your problems are too much for your friends and family. It's the voice that tells you not to ask for help because you don't want to bother anyone. It convinces you that you're on an island, that no one else feels as lost or as anxious as you do. This lie is so destructive because it cuts you off from the one thing we all need to survive: human connection. Shame grows in the dark. This lie is like an invisible prison your brain builds around you, brick by brick. It convinces you you're trapped, but the crazy part is the door has been unlocked the whole time. It stops you from discovering the truth. Everyone struggles. Your pain isn't a personal flaw, it's part of being human. The only way out is through courage. You have to test the lie to see that it's fake. Reach out to one person you trust, a friend, a partner, a therapist. You don't have to have it all figured out. You can just say, "Hey, I'm having a hard time right now." More often than not, you won't be met with rejection. You'll be met with empathy, and maybe even the 5 most powerful words in the English language: "I've felt that way too." Opening up is what breaks the spell of isolation. It builds genuine connection and gets you the support you need. You are not a burden. Your needs are not an inconvenience. You are a human being who, like every other human on this planet, needs support to get through life. So there you have it, the 5 biggest lies your brain tells you. That you're not good enough, that you can do it tomorrow, that failure is a final verdict, that it has to be perfect, and that you have to face it all alone. These thoughts can feel 100% real, but they're just stories, old programming from an outdated mental operating system. You have the power to question them, to challenge them, and to write a new, more powerful story for yourself. It all starts with awareness, with catching the lie in the act. And it continues with taking one small action to prove it wrong. This isn't a one-time fix, it's a daily practice of becoming the captain of your own mind. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 lies hits closest to home for you? Be brave and drop it in the comments below. When you share, you not only take a step toward defeating that lie, but you also let thousands of other people know they aren't alone in this fight. And if this was helpful, please smash that like and subscribe button for more on how to build a stronger mind and a better life. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the one who decides which ones to believe.